to you, Alan. I'm going to talk to you, Roland, because a few months ago, there was a block of programming that went down on this channel on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it was Roland's Food Court, and what was the other one called?
Sexing with the Bagel.
Or Bageling with the Sex. Bageling with the... Eric, was it called Bageling with the Sex?
Yeah.
That's what your show was called, right?
Mm-hmm.
You named it that.
No, I did not.
You were happy with the title, though.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't.
I didn't even want to do the show.
Oh. Well, then why? This is so confusing to me. How do you don't want to do shows?
I do, just not right now.
When?
When I want to.
I don't.
Not when you decide.
It's like George Costanza. I choose not to go.
Yeah.
That one.
What were you gonna say? Go ahead, Alan.
I mean, E-Rock should just have a show where he just comes up with scripts every week. That'd be.
You like hearing about E-Rock's movie?
It's incredibly entertaining.
What do you think of that, E-Rock?
I think that kid is fucking stupid.
Okay, he said he thinks you're stupid.
Oh.
That's not nice. Well, yeah, this is what I don't understand. I keep hearing about E-Rock's plans for a podcast. He's built a studio in his house. If you go down to his basement room, he's got a little studio that he set up for himself.
Uh-huh.
But why don't you want to do shows?
I don't know.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. It's just I know it's going to be shit on.
Dude, let me tell you something. Did you read the the Opie and Anthony Facebook page? We talked about the goofy Harlem Shake parody video that I made. We talked about it on this show. Once we talked about it, you put it on the Facebook, as you do for every video we talk about, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Did you read the comments on that?
No.
They're all, first of all, they're all fucking morons, except for a few of them. Almost all of them are fucking idiots. They're all like, I hope Sam dies. Sam's not funny. I don't know why Sam's on the show. Do you know why Sam's on the show? Because Opie and Anthony put him there. Your gods put him on the show. Why don't you trust their judgment? If you don't trust mine, trust theirs. But I don't let it stop me from doing shit because they're idiots. Like, they're just... The people who say that are saying that because they think Opie, Anthony, and Jim are going to read their comment and laugh, and Daddy they'll finally get Daddy's approval. The people who have an honest evaluation of it, I respect them. The people who... And it doesn't have to be positive, but the people that aren't just recycling Norton jokes and wishing death, I can respect that. But the vast majority are just doing what they hear Opie, Anthony, and Jim do, thinking that Daddy's going to laugh, and not realizing that every time Opie and Anthony and Jim do the Opie Twitter voice, that's the guy. You're the dude. You're the guy they're doing. Like, and they're sitting there listening to their radios and laughing at Opie, Anthony, and Jim, making fun of them. You can't let that dictate what you do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I used to get shit on a lot more than I get shit on now. Did I not?
You still do.
How can I still get shit on a lot more? No, listen to the phrasing of the sentence.
Okay.
I used to get shit on a lot more than I do now. That's not to say I don't get shit on now.
Yeah.
I just did a whole rant about the idiots on Facebook. But I used to get shit on even more. I don't let it stop me from doing stuff. Because you can't control the audience. You gotta put stuff out there.
Pay no mind list.
Put them on the pay no mind list, Roland. The list that I told you about, and how great is that list?
Awesome.
It's great. Put them on the pay no mind list, and then let your audience find you. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Let the people who actually have a brain in their heads give it a true evaluation, and some of them are going to like what you do. And honestly, when you did Bageling with the Sex, people liked it. I got tweets from people being like, that was a good show. That was a fun show to listen to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're never going to get the full... This show has a massive audience.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that we do is going to get that full audience. That full audience is given to Opie and Anthony. And even they hate what Opie and Anthony do. You know what I mean? There's a percentage of this audience that listens to this show every day. And you hear they don't like what Opie and Anthony do. It drives you. It's enough to drive a person insane. But you can't let them dictate whether or not you're going to do stuff. You'll be hiding in your rabbit hole forever if that's the case. You know what I mean? The people who are going to criticize you no matter what you do are the people that aren't doing anything themselves. And when you start getting off your ass and actually doing shit, it scares them. Because they're not used to that type of behavior. It's scary to them to see somebody who actually has personal motivation, who's actually like, you know what? I'm going to make the most of whatever it is that I have. That's scary to them because they don't do that with their lives. They sit there and live vicariously through others and just think that if they can put in some negative energy out there, it'll be good. Now, look, I know I do my share of making fun of people. I'm not saying making fun of people is wrong, but I have some laughs with it. I at least try to be, somewhat funny. And at the end of the day, E-Rock's wife is still inviting me to his parties. You know what I mean? She knows that I'm not sitting there wishing cancer upon him.
You're not?
Not actively. I mean, there are times where maybe I have, but not as like a regular active thing.
When you Twitter it to me.
Right, when I'm just... But those are direct messages. Those are between you and me.
2 a.m, Sam had to go to the bathroom. He just tweets, die of cancer, goes back to sleep.
I got a direct message from Sam. I hope you die of cancer, fatty. Why the fuck would he send me this? It's not even a public thing. This isn't funny. But that's the level that some of these guys on Facebook are doing.
And Instagram.
You hear him on Instagram, don't you, Roland?
I attack them right back.
And you should.
And they go, I like you.
I was actually reading one of your Instagrams yesterday when he goes, it's an honor to be attacked by you.
And I was like, what?
And you're probably reading that response going, well, I still hope he dies. I hope he dies with honor, but I hope he dies.
I just said, why are you still alive?
So, E-Rock, I mean, I know you want to do it. Mm-hmm. You just got to start doing it. You know?
Yeah, I'll get to it.
You won't.
It's like working out. You just got to start, and it gets
Don't
easier.
He doesn't, Alan, he doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Like, that's a terrible point of reference for
I
him.
understood what he's talking about.
Did you?
Yes.
I just thought you had no personal experience with it, so you wouldn't.
It's kind of like Legos.
I used to. I just don't anymore.
You realized exercise just wasn't for you, right?